Iowa. Famous for its agriculture, where hard work and successful harvest are crucial. However, there's an often overlooked aspect of Iowa. Iowa's story isn't just about farming. It's also about the strong concrete roads that stretch across the state. Iowa is well known for its vast network of concrete roads, ranking among the top states in the U.S. for their extensive use. In Iowa's progress, Logan Contractors Supply holds a noteworthy position. For 33 years, Logan Contractors Supply has played a key role in Iowa's journey, from farms to well-built roads. So what's the secret to their success? What's their story? We came to Iowa to find out.
Jake Logan, Logan Contractors Supply. I have been sales manager here for the past 7 years and just took over as branch manager of the Des Moines store. So been here right out of college, came in 2015 and worked my way from the counter to inside sales to sales manager to now branch manager. So a little bit about me. In 1990, actually a little before, Jerry Logan, my grandfather, was actually working for Gerke Robinson over in the Quad Cities area, and an opportunity came up of a company. They bought out some assets, and when I say they, my father and him initially started up in the paving and patching business, mainly the patching side of things, for all your basic patching materials that then fruition into what we are today. Initial challenges would probably be, I can't speak on this, I wasn't exactly there, but I would say it would probably just be the normal things with startups. Really getting yourself ingrained in the market and figuring out which territories you really want to pursue, which areas. Early on, I know headquarters is here in Des Moines, but looking to expand further out, where you're going to expand, and if Des Moines was really going to be the headquarters. Obviously, they stayed with Des Moines, and that worked out, but all the things that come along with that of just the growing pains, finding vendors that are good to partner with, that are really going to be the ones to help push you through. And that could come from exclusivity all the way to supply, and even in a few instances is maybe partnering with vendors that might not have been in the area that you partnered together with to really make something.
Bruce Logan, Logan Contractors Supply. I'm the president and CEO. Logan Contractors Supply started actually in 1990. At that time, my father and I were affiliated with a different distributor that fell on hard times, and my father purchased the assets because I had no money, and we just changed the shingle on the front door. So in 1990, we were primarily catering to the DOT patching markets, which is where Minnick really played a role for us as one of our main lines of equipment. Patching obviously is a lot of holes in PCC and takes epoxy and dowel bars, and those are some of the mains that we dealt with then. Upon the demise of this other company, my father purchased the assets and we started Logan Contractors Supply. Challenges were finding customers. Challenges were expanding our customer base because we were so narrow in scope to the DOT patching markets. Challenges were financial. They were in banking. The worst year we ever had was the best year we ever had. And what does that mean? That means that we were doing so well, but we were so tethered by the bank, being in early business, that they shut off our line of credit, and we almost went bankrupt by year number 2. Challenges then, again, were recruiting good customers, and it was more or less a all hands on deck and let's deal with who we can find. Strategies for growth. I would tell you that our growth has been predominantly directed by our customer base, by questions such as, do you have this, can you get that? It sure would be great if you had something like this. So in the early days, probably 70%, if not 80% of our growth beyond our existing equipment lines and markets were requests by customers because they appreciated the customer service. And we just kept building on it from there, to the point that we, as an example, eventually graduated from just small little project bundles of DOT patching to hiring estimators and going after the larger materials market and equipment markets such as paving. And today I'm happy to say we're one of the Midwest, especially Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, and Missouri, paving suppliers.
If Logan were to start again today, do you think your approach to growing the business would change versus in 90?
That's a good question. I don't think so. I think we would have stayed on the same path of customer service and really qualifying and quantifying products and product assets through requests of customers. I would tell you that today, as much doom and gloom is out there in everyone's cracked crystal balls, I think there's more opportunity for a good customer service company than ever before.
We are boots to the street types of people. All our outside sales guys have truck and trailer, and they're hauling day in, day out. So that topped with what we like to say is we like to be the guys that you like to have a beer with, you know. We like to be that relationship-driven business that cares about their customers, and I know our customers in turn care about us, and vice versa, care about our vendors and know that they're going to treat us well, and vice versa. So I really think that those two things have helped us out. A lot of the partnerships that we've created from the industry have come through those channels. Our competitive advantage would be our people. I think it's the way that we're also structured here at Logan Contractors Supply. We like to high five, and we like to celebrate and have a good time, but also we like to work hard and get dirty. We're not afraid to go to the job site and jump in and help if needed. And we have all the people that are willing to learn as well as work hard. And that might be taking an extra phone call, you know, on the weekend. But all our guys are, like I said, boots to the street and willing to put in the extra efforts, whether they're outside guys, inside guys, you know, parts, service, all aspects of our company. We have a lot of great people that put in a lot of extra efforts. That knowledge and those efforts go a long way. As far as the hiring process, it comes in multiple different ways. A lot of our people here and a lot of the people that have had some pretty good success started at the front counter in some capacity. Some started in the yard, and they worked their way through because it really gives you an understanding of the breadth of product that we have, of what each department does and kind of how they communicate and facilitate things. So a lot of great people within the company have come from there, but also others have started at a position. That's all determined in the beginning of the hiring process. Now we actually use internal assessments that give us just a little better dive into who that person is, and kind of what makes them tick. And it gives you it's not a test, it just gives you a little background on who they are and maybe the areas they might fit best. You know, our motto is kind of finding the right bus and then finding the right seat on that bus. Not to quote good to great, but so that's kind of the way we look at things. And we really take it from wherever they start, and we just keep adding on continued education. Whether that's in the classroom, whether that's bringing vendors in, whether that's you get a lot of your information from your customers. So just having those interactions and talking to them when they're coming in the doors or being on job sites, it really gives you that inside knowledge that maybe you might not have received before. So the more we can invest in our people and help them advance, the better off we're going to be. So no exact process, but each person's different, each department's different, but a lot of people come up through the company.
My name's Nick Sin, Vice President of Logan Contractors Supply. I've been with the company just shy of 20 years now. Started here right out of college, pretty much. Well, actually, it's a funny story. I got married in 2004, February, Valentine's Day, actually. And my cousin was at the wedding. His name's Jim Stills, and he has worked for Logan now for about 30 years. And he's the one that introduced me to Logan Contractor Supply and Bruce. And I ended up interviewing here 3 times for a sales position. I didn't get the job any time out of the 3, but I was offered a position at the counter, originally. And I said, you know what, any way to get my foot in the door, let's give it a shot. And that's what I did, and the rest is history. I think that's one of the opportunities that you have here at Logan, is to prove your worth and your ability, and the culture gives you the opportunity to grow, not only in position, but just in your personal life, your life outside of work. How do you do things right? How you do anything is how you do everything. I'm sure you've heard that, so what kind of effort do you want to put forth? What kind of mentorship do you have at your place of employment or outside of your place of employment? And, I've had a great deal of mentorship, not only within this organization, but from some of our customer base as well. To be honest with you, I think one of the main key strategies that we implemented probably 15 years ago now was the development of divisions within our company. Our company started out in the paving and patching industry, in 1990, so over 30 years ago. And as we grew, in customer base within that particular market, we kind of looked at other things that would help develop us for our customer base. And it kind of grew from there. What other parts of the market are we missing? We're not into residential. Do we need to be? We're not into commercial construction. Do we need to be? Is there opportunity for us? So again, when we look back at the opportunities that Logan provides for its employees with regards to advancement in career, that's where we looked at different divisions. We had a sales manager that became the division manager for commercial-related products. And that division has grown for us tremendously over the course of the last 15 years. Then we looked at a rebar fabrication division, and who do we have that can help manage that? We transitioned a person off of the counter, actually, to that. And that's grown leaps and bounds for us. So I think the biggest things that we've looked at to grow our customer base is to broaden our horizons and what we offer in this market. Everything springboards from concrete. We're still dealing with concrete, whether it be horizontal or vertical now. And our product offering has increased tremendously, and so has our customer base along with it.
Hopes and goals for Logan's in the future. Well, those have been articulated to those that are coming up behind myself, and that is to continue a good customer service platform, to continue to hire people that you want to have a beer with, and basically to earn business. I mean, that's the Logan mantra, is we want to earn your business. And if we can't, we understand that. But we do our damnedest to earn the business.
I think one of the main goals for Logan Contractors Supply and me personally is to carry on the legacy that Bruce is leaving behind. It's not, they're big shoes to fill, and we know that, right? He's been an icon in this industry, as well as Jeff, for many, many years, and they're going to be big shoes to fill. But I think what they've done effectively is been mentors to the people that are coming up behind them. This is how we've done it. This is how we like to see it. This is what works. But I know you guys are going to have many more ideas than we do today. They're going to help propel this thing. So I think the realistic answer is make sure that we carry on Bruce and Jeff's legacy for years to come, and how we've built this company, and they've built this company.
Here at Logan Contractors Supply, we have a lot of tenured people. So they're going to be moving out and really refilling that with people of the same mindset as us, people that are willing to work hard and you know, still have a laugh and still enjoy work, but get the job done. So as far as the future, it's endless, I guess. It could go in many different directions. My goal, just being here over 8 years now, is continue to try to work within the company and make this the best company that it can be. And I know that's the goal of pretty much everyone else within this company.